Hey guys, Diamond Dave here. Reclaiming Quincy city ruins for the Minutemen was one of my earlier big build settlement projects, but unfortunately most of you guys missed it. Now that the channel has grown, let's revisit my Quincy city rebuild together and see how it holds up. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button so we can keep the channel growing to 10,000 subs. Thank you guys so much. Hey guys, Diamond Dave here with another settlement build video. As you can see, I restored the Minuteman house here in Quincy off in the distance. I restored the pharmacy. I restored the apartments here. I restored all the buildings and even put down some modded houses in a members only video. So if you are not a channel member and you want to see how I did that, go ahead and click the join button down below. Today, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button because we're gonna turn Quincy settlement into the Quincy ruins into a settlement. That's what I meant to say. So without further ado, let's do a quick save together. And let's start with farming. Let's start with farming and water, because every settlement needs farms. It needs water. Food and water are very important to feeding the settlers and keeping them happy. So let's head over to the resources tab, and I think we'll put down some brick planters here. I think we'll put down some brick planters. Let's get these nice, really big, nice ones here. We're probably gonna get a little bit of, like, grass in here, and that's fine. I wanna get these guys to snap. I wanna get these guys to snap in a nice, orderly, oh geez, we have this grave here. Can I disable this grave? We can disable this grave. We can disable that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, there we go. And I may need to disable that. There we go. All right, now, anyway, moving right along, we can. Am I outside the build zone? Why won't this snap? Alright, let's get this going like this. Then, in that case, I'm gonna try and ascertain what's going on. What's going on over here? I'm just wondering... I'm wondering if this is the problem, maybe. And we'll get rid of the, we'll get rid of the gravestones here with some disabling magic. There we go. Oh. Oh, I can't put one there. Interesting. But I can put one there. Alright, this might be a weird looking farm, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get some, we'll get one more of these going here. And this should go like that. Okay, perfect. So, we do have kind of a missed spot, but we can add lighting here. We can add lighting here. Alright, I may have to do some of this off camera because I don't actually know how much food I have on me, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we'll see. So we are going to squash 6 moot fruit in a line. Kind of like so I can get 6 of each here, and we'll probably alternate them more. Why can't I build here? Is this outside the build limit? Oh, this is outside. Oh, interesting. Alright, let's get rid of this one, and let's... This is also outside. Okay. Okay. I might put some benches and stuff down there, but in the meantime, we will alternate. We'll alternate moot fruit and something else. I like to get 6 of them in a line so that way these settlers can come and just you know, work them. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Three, 4, this. All right. So I am gonna do the same for the rest of this. First, before I do that, I need to actually do one thing, and that is make sure that the settlers can actually walk up here, right? It's gonna be very important for them to actually get to the farm itself. So we just put these cute little wooden stairs around because they snap. And it doesn't have to look terrible and terribly pretty. That's fine. This is more of functionality rather than aesthetics in this case. There we go. Alright, and then this goes around like so. That'll go like this. These can't be built here. So then we'll just keep on going down until we get at the direction. Actually, I think, yeah, people can get up here. That's fine. That's fine. All right. All right, let's go back to the food here. Don't want to spread them out too much, but I want to get the least amount of clipping possible. This is why I like the long ones. Look at this. This is turning out rather nice. Alright. Then we've got one more layer to do. And then we might put tomatoes down, or I don't know what we're gonna actually put down here. Maybe potatoes, maybe... I think potatoes might be a good option, possibly, maybe. But it's gonna be like a super, super big farm. It's gonna be a super big farm, and thus it's gonna be a city, right? I'm trying to turn this back into a Minuteman city, because at least in this game I am out of moot fruit. Okay. In this game we're gonna have it be the Minutemen came and restored Quincy. They took it back, and yeah, so here we are. And then, do I do gourds? No, I'll do potatoes, because I can get 6 of them here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this one's gonna... We'll squish that there. 6. Alright, and then this one will go all the way down, and then we'll do potatoes after we get the moot fruit going. Push that back, and then... Alright, so that's good, and then I'll just rearrange this guy. There we go. No. Alright, so we've got the start of our farm going. Now, when it comes to, like, oh, we have floating stim packs here. This is cool. And Rad-X. Alright. I don't know why this robot is here. We will, I don't know, we'll just send it to the Mechanist lair. We'll see if it'll go to the Mechanist lair. I tried to send it to Jamaica Plain. It didn't work. But now it's moving. Okay. So, when it comes to the water, I think we can, I think we can do something over here. So, let's find a spot that makes sense. Get rid of this chain link fence. And I think I can, yeah, these will snap like that. There we go. Perfect. And this is going to be a decently sized city, so I think I will put down 2 waters. 2 industrial waters. And the reason why I'm doing 2 is because your defense, plays, or the amount of food and water you have plays a role in not just how often you get attacked, but what your defense must be, or should be, to be able to repel it by itself. So, oh, I need to get water going. Or, I need to get electric going. I need to get electric going. That's what I need to do. But yeah, so I'm only going to do 2 industrial purifiers, because, yeah. I'm not gonna have a lot of room to do missile launchers, I don't think. And we're gonna have to be a bit more tactical in where we put the missile launchers. What? Why is there floating things up here? What is going on here? Oh, this is from the train. Okay, that'll fall. Alright. So I'm gonna quick just find a cute little spot. You know what? I'm wondering, maybe here? Here might not be a bad spot, actually. Here might not be a bad spot to put down our wireless fuse box. And since this is not connected to anything, this can just go away. Okay. Alright, so the fuse box will go there, and then we'll put down our stuff over here later to draw in the settlers. Alright, let's go back and let's get the water. 2 of these bad boys. 2 industrial purifiers. And we'll put them at kind of a nice little height. Like so. Alright, we have power, we have water, we got food, we got stuff. So we're gonna move on to the next section here. I think the next section, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this area here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But, yeah, next section, we're gonna be going into the lighting aspect. We're gonna be lighting up the streets. We're gonna be lighting up the pavements. And with that being said, I will see you guys in a second. Alright, we got our farm done. We got our farm done. So let's do a quick save and let's hop into the lighting. Let's hop into the lighting here. Cause I kind of have somewhat of an idea of what I want to do. Maybe a little bit, but we're kind of winging this. We're kind of winging this here. So let's go to decorations. Let's go lights, and I'm kind of feeling like some of the lights that we used in Jamaica Plain or not Jamaica Plain, in Hangman's Alley, we can use here, more or less. So yeah, we can just do this. I think add a little bit of ambient light here. Like so. Try to get it reasonably centered, more or less. I mean, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It looks actually kind of cool. I like it. So we've got Cricket, we've got Spot, we've got... Oh, these guys are gonna get in the way. Okay. So we've got this area illuminated, and I think I can maybe put lights down on some of these, not all of them, I don't think, because I think a lot of it's outside of the build zone, but we'll try it. Yeah, we're outside the build area. Okay. Alright, now what we're gonna do, I think we'll get some actual street lights going here. Get some actual street lights going. What would work? I'm thinking these guys. I'm thinking these guys would be nice. Now, it's just a matter of knowing where to place them. So, yeah, I think we'll put them along the sidewalk at various points. Like this. That way people can walk on the sidewalks and people can walk on the building. This guy can go just right here, maybe. Just twist it a bit. Yeah, more or less. More or less like this. We'll be doing houses as well. Now, at least in this area... Oh, this is kind of wonky. I think I'll put lights maybe kind of like there. And right here, I think we can put... Oh, that's gonna look gross. Alright, so here's how this is gonna work. We'll turn this a bit like that. Actually, no, we won't. We will... Yeah, we'll just kind of keep them level like this. And we're gonna try and put them on flat surfaces, more or less. Okay, so we'll do... These are like way too close. I don't think this one actually needs to be here. We don't want to overdo it with the lights, right? Now, in this area, we're going to do a little bit different of a lighting setup, I think. But along this side is where we'll put the big street lamps. Because on the other side, I think doing small, aesthetically pleasing lights are going to be better. Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out together, won't we? And then, yeah, we will turn this light a little bit like so. Alright. Now, this is where things get interesting. Oh, that didn't go away for some reason. Okay. Which side do I put the lights on? I want to say this side, possibly. Yeah, this side looks good. So let's just do it. Where'd it go? That was a little odd, but okay. And then this guy can get tucked away in there. Since this building, I decided to leave, but not do anything with, so... Alright. Lighting. And... we will wrap the lights around like this, I think. Yeah, let's just plop it on the ground and put this one here. And scoot you back a bit, just a touch. Okay. So these lights are gonna go here. We'll do some lights also here, and then these things are gonna have their own cute little lights that we set up earlier. So this, like that. That'll go there. This is a little off. This is floating. There we go. Okay, and we will wrap the lights around. Like so. I'll put one here. I'll do a couple. I'll do one there. You know what? Maybe I don't need to put a light over here. Yeah, I don't think I need to put a light over here. And then since we're doing this little section here, that's got, both of these have overhangs. So I'm thinking maybe if we do it on the right, maybe. Just put one here and one right here. Look at that. Alright, so we've got I think we've got a lot of the streets illuminated. We still have to do the other side of Quincy here. This is the joy of decorating. It's a little time consuming, but it's a ton of fun. So we've got a NPC sit on ground we'll get rid of, and I think I can get away with a light right here, because I want to create like a little seating area outside. So maybe if we like, because I'm gonna tear this apart and we're gonna do Slocum Joe things here, I think. Alright, and then we'll put one here. And I'm gonna go back down a little bit further and put one here. I'm testing out a new lighting strategy. We're gonna mix and match some lights. And there's another mini nuke. I picked this up in the members only video. That's cool. But yeah, so that'll go here. And now we're gonna go all the way down to here. And we're gonna just start plopping lights in a straight line. Yeah, so like this. Like this. And like that. And I think I can turn the surface snap back on like so. There. Here. And there. Oh. Maybe one here. Okay, so here, this is interesting. I think I discovered a bug because in the first section we got the stim pack and the rad X, but it appears to respawn. So that is that's a little bit interesting. Free items. Alright, we'll do this like this. And this guy can go here. And I'm not gonna really do too much lighting over here at this point because this is gonna be one of the areas for our missile defense systems, I think. So I don't know why I didn't get these brambles, but we got them. And this can go away too. Alright, so I'm gonna just clean a little bit of this up. Because alongside this house, there's gonna be like missile turrets here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna deviate from my rule a little bit, just because of the size of this area, so I think I'll put down a couple lights just in this region here. There we go. All right. And I'm thinking, you know what? Let's put down maybe a couple lights. Just by the church. Just a couple. Just for a little decorative flair here. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. We got lights here, we got lights there. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough before we get into the, before I do the rest of this off camera. But I think this looks good. Oh, this section does, this little area does need some lighting. This area does need a little bit of lighting. We're gonna have lights on these things, so maybe one light here, maybe. Just one light. Just like that. Okay, then we go to decorations, lights, we get these guys, and we just kind of finagle them on top of the circular pillars. Like so. All right. Perfect. Okay, so that is done. We can leave that there. And then we'll just come over here and we will... This might not look the prettiest, but we will... We'll just throw it down regardless. Add a little bit of flair to your builds, folks. Trust me, there's a lot of satisfaction when your settlements actually look pretty and not just functional. There we go. All right. Yeah, this area, these houses are gonna have lights on it too. I think I'll put a light on you. And maybe one on you. Oh, these are different heights. That's okay. There we go. Alright, so these are slightly different heights, but that's okay. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough to make sure that at least one side of the streets are illuminated. Because I don't want it to be overlit, but I want it to be reasonably realistic, if that makes sense. Okay. Alright, well, this part's good. Plants. Plants. Trees. We're going to be doing plants and trees next, so I'm going to do a quick save and we'll get started. Planting trees in Quincy. This might be more of a challenge than I thought. We're not going to be able to get away with a whole lot because of how condensed this environment is. The topography doesn't really support a lot of trees, and it certainly doesn't support my spamming trees everywhere. But we found a fusion core on the ground for some reason, so this is going to be a that's a good omen. That's a great omen. We're gonna go in the homemaker mod, and yeah, homemaker mod, and let's hit what was it, no, decorations, landscaping, living trees. These look a little bit cheesy, I think. I think these look a little bit too cheesy for what we want to do. But I think we can start by... is this gonna clip? That's the question. Is this gonna clip? So if I do this, it is not clipping. Perfect. And can I get a different tree here? Let's try getting down a few styles of trees, right? So we'll put maybe that's inside the building. So maybe if I do this like that, I don't think that's clipping. Is it clipping? Yeah, it's clipping. So I'm wondering if this type of tree maybe should go right here. And, you know what? Let's kind of dot this with little baby trees as well. Let's put down maybe three baby trees, and, maybe a pre-war fern. Oh, yeah, we can get some pre-war ferns in here, so I think we're... Can I just put them alongside the church? Kind of like this, maybe? Yeah, and then maybe I'll cover up the gaps like so it looks a bit more fernish. Okay. I don't want to go too overboard with the ferns, but I feel like I can get away with just like, I don't know, maybe a few more. Maybe tuck this guy like that. Oh, that one's floating. That one's floating hard. Like that. Alright, now... So we got trees, and this is kind of flush, so I want to see if I can get away with roses. You know, maybe just put down some nice little rose bushes to add to the flora of the environment here. Trying to get this to not float. Alright, and then curve that like that. Curve this guy like this. Alright. You can't really see the ferns, but but maybe that's okay. Yeah, let's bring the ferns back closer to the church. Just a little. Nothing terribly crazy, I don't think. And then, yeah, we'll just throw down... You know what? This looks nice as is. Don't want to overdo it. So, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Over here, we're gonna throw down, we're gonna try and get some bigger trees going, I think. Why is that in my way? Thank you. Let's curve it like this. And, maybe a couple more baby trees. You know, nice. It's nice to have variety, isn't it? Nice to have variety. Over here, over here we can, this one should be straightforward. We should just be able to smash rose bushes into here. 1, 2. Can I get them like this so they look nicer, maybe? Oh. Oh, yes we can. Alright, like that. And then maybe... a rose bush and a rose bush. There we go. Alright, roses. We have roses here. In here, this one's gonna be a bit more challenging to chop trees, but I wonder, given the size, if like a mega tree would be good. Maybe a mega tree. I just don't know how to keep it from clipping. Oh. This actually could work. And then maybe one more here. Scoot it and I think I'm gonna do a little seating area here when I decorate, so I don't wanna put too many trees down. Can I get one here without breaking anything? No. Maybe. Short answer is probably no, but okay. So we got a little tree area here. Oh, this house. I'm really gonna have to fix these houses. Alright, so we're gonna continue on our plant adventure, our tree adventure. And I forgot to put lights on here. That's slightly problematic. Here we can put a tree. This is a designated tree spot, so that one can just go right there. Over here, I feel like maybe a bigger tree could be doable. Oh my god, what is happening? Maybe like a big tree like this, but it's clipping, so if I turn that like that, that's Jesus, this is clipping hard. So if I maybe put it like this, turn it like that, I think we're not clipping. And then maybe one more big elm tree like that. Whoops, where'd it go? Oh, this is outside the build zone. That's why I can't put anything here. Alright, this could be a missile launcher spot. Maybe. Maybe. Go to foliage and, I don't know. Maybe let's just do something like, no, that's not gonna work. People can't, like, get stuck under here anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so we got a nice big tree there. Here, we're gonna turn these planters, I think, into... Oh, this is a sidewalk. This is a planter. I think we can add, roses here. I think this is a good... these are cute little spots just to have rose bushes. They mesh well. They're designed for it. 1, 2, 3. Roses. Oh, that looks nice. Now, here the sidewalk is kind of janky. So, what I'm thinking is... Can I just cover it up with roses? Is this possible? Should we do this? I'm getting in the way of the light. Okay, yeah, maybe... Yeah, people just will walk by and see the pretty roses and not ask questions. Right? Maybe? I know my viewers don't ask questions. That's why I love you all. Yeah, we'll just do that and oh, perfect. And that goes right there. Okay. Awesome. So we covered that area up. This area here. I feel like this little spot could benefit from plants somehow, maybe. Yeah, because I mean we got dirt, so let's go to the trees. Let's find some baby trees. Let's find some cute little Well, these aren't baby trees, but I might be able to get this to work. So yeah, so we've got a tree here. Yeah, so like maybe a tree like this. Can I do one more? Would that be too much, maybe? Okay, so we've got trees like that, and then maybe these small trees are good to put here, maybe. So if I just do this, it doesn't clip, and there's a decent, maybe like a tree here. I mean, they're kind of clipping into each other, but they're trees. That's fine. That's okay. Now, we've got kind of big open spots here we can do stuff with. We've got like this whole area here, so I'm thinking this is where we put a big tree, right? So maybe we do like, I don't know, a small tree like this, and then maybe one big tree here, and call it a day. Alright, so let's just drop it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So let's scoot it here and kind of turn it. Yeah, so like the bulk of it's hanging over this and not touching the house. That looks good. That looks great. And then, like, we've got big spots here that maybe we can do big tree stuff. The trees growing into the thing, but that's okay. Trees do grow into dilapidated environments when nobody's maintaining them, so I guess that makes sense. Alright. So maybe the exterior here can be, well, I don't want to overdo it with trees, though. That's the thing. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'm going to do one more tree, and then the rest of these are going to be like missile launchers, I think. So we'll put a tree like this, and then we'll just make this area is going to be like a wall of missile launchers. Right? I think that's cool. Let's just head over and double check our work. I do feel... Here's a cute baby tree. That'll just go right there, I think. Right, yeah, it's a nice little home tree. This is too close to put a tree. I kind of want to get some stuff on the other side. Because, like, we got heavy trees there. We've got trees here. Trees there. This area is kind of a tree-free zone, but I'm wondering if smacking down a couple big trees in the swamp is a good idea, because swamps, well, honestly, I don't know. Let's get... Well, people have to, like, come up and down this area, so maybe we don't want to over-tree it. Yeah, people have to, like, come up and down this area. How did I miss that trash? Alright, so let's just get some of these big honking trees, and, oh, Jesus. Okay, we'll get some big honking trees going here. I'll put down, like, a few, possibly. Put that there, and we'll find a way to readjust it, maybe. Maybe like this. Okay, so yeah, so maybe a tree there, a tree there. One there. And maybe one or two more here at the most. This is a lot of trees. Alright, yeah, so we got trees here. We got some nice trees. This section, I still don't know what I'm going to do. It could be a backup farm. I might also decide to put down some houses here. I have no idea what to do. But that's okay. We'll get it figured out. Now, here is going to be a little bit complicated because this is going to be like missiles. So maybe small trees. Maybe a couple. Yeah, we'll just do like 1 and 2 and maybe a tree like this. Yeah. Sure, we have trees. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the trees, you guys. We've got a lot. We got a lot down. We got some variety. And yeah, next section is going to be defense. Let's hop into building some missile launchers. Okay, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is part of the ultimate settlement pack mod in the description down below. So I don't actually know where the bad guys are going to spawn from. So I think what I'm going to do is just every entrance have some type of defensive system possible, right? Every entrance possible, we're going to try and defend it to the best of our ability. So what that basically means is missile launchers. We're going to have a stupid amount of missile launchers. So yeah, this is going to put God himself to shame. So what we're going to start to do is we will just do some generic wood floors like I like to do. These checkered floors are cool, but that's not what I'm going for. We want kind of this wooden shack feel, right? The Minutemen came. The Minutemen assembled these by hand, and yeah, here we are, guys. Here we are. So this is going to come roughly here, and I mean, you're gonna want a way to like enter and exit. So, and we want to keep these kind of the same height, more or less ish. But yeah, so we're gonna do this entire this whole line is going to be missile launchers, and this is going to be a pain in the rear to do, but the settlers will thank the Minutemen later, right? They're going to thank the Minutemen later. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to snap this down to about here-ish. So we'll go a couple more, and then we're just gonna cut this off. We're gonna cut this off so raiders and stuff don't try and like sneak past us, right? We don't want them slipping through here. We have enough room for people to, you know, walk through if they absolutely have to. But yeah, and then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the prefab section and get these nice little bad boys, and I want them to sure, I just want them to sit on top, like so, because we're gonna do 2 layers of yeah, we're gonna do 2 layers of missile launchers. I don't necessarily care how it looks, so long as it's just even. And on top. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you gotta find the sweet spot, which is where my little dot in the center is. You can see a little white dot. You got to get that white dot in the right area, otherwise it doesn't want to snap the way you want it to. You can also turn the snap function off with the F2 button, which I recently learned. Shout out to everyone who's been saying that for the past 6 months. I finally remembered it. And yeah, so this, that's one section down, and then, oh, this didn't connect. This didn't, what happened here? Okay. So before we actually do this section, we're gonna just add maybe one more floor here. Like so. And this corner, we're gonna have the missile launchers face. Actually, you know what? We'll do it like this. That didn't snap. Now it snapped. Perfect. So we'll go like this, and maybe. Oh, this is gonna go into the. Well, maybe it'll go in. No, maybe not. Maybe. I think we're good, actually. These still aren't snapping. What the heck, you guys? Oh, I see the problem. It's trying to snap to the old one. Oh, wait, is it because of the tree, maybe? No, it's because I'm at a weird angle. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, so then we'll wrap it around the tree here. And I think, you know what, let's just put like a little flat half wall, whatever. It doesn't need to be perfect, but yeah, we'll put it like that so nobody can get in. Nobody can slip through here. Perfect. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the prefabs. We are gonna do the same thing with the prefabs to try and get it to sit on top. Ooh, we had it. Bingo. Alright, and then now, yeah, this is where the missile launchers are gonna go. They're gonna go on both levels, and whoever gets caught in front of this is gonna have a really bad day. They're gonna have a really bad day. So this is definitely a settlement build where you can just set it and forget it. You don't have to come here. I mean, it's still advisable to go to your settlements and like collect the goodies that your settlers will make for you and put in the thing. Get the bottle caps from your store, but yeah. Okay, perfect. This looks good. All right, so this is where the fun begins. So what I like to do is I like to make I want to make this easier on myself. So we're just going to use a couple stairs. One and I don't know, 1, 2. And then yeah, I'll just throw one here. And then 1 and 1 and 2. Okay, let's pick a side. Let's go down here. And let's get ready to crash the game with all the missile launchers. I don't know how many I can make, but these turrets have ambient electricity from the mod. Oh god, I'm gonna have to grind out missile launchers. This is gonna be dumb. Alright, so I can, let's just start by doing the top layer here. And yeah, I'll put one right here. Why not? There we go. Alright, so make sure you don't fall off of this, because this is going to be kind of annoying to get up and down. But you can see the lines, right? Oh, I fell. You see the lines up top. That is where they go. And I'm gonna bolster the defenses just a little bit more by let's do some fat walls here. Let's do some of these walls. Just go down here. Oh no. Please don't kick me out. Ah, it kicked me out. No, that's okay. They can't get through this anyway. This is gonna be fun. Cause we're right on the edge of the build zone. We're right on the edge of the build zone. But yeah, so if you wanna just have a headcanon like I do that you know, settlers can get stuck, or people might try and stealth through. You can add spotlights, you can throw down these walls. I like putting down these walls. I feel like it looks a lot cleaner. So yeah, let's sometimes they don't want to go in the exact spot, but that's fine. You just gotta, when you get to different heights in the nav mesh, you just gotta kind of mess with it to make sure it gets the way you want it to go. Like so. And we'll just wrap it around like this. Now keep in mind, you guys do get experience for building. You guys get, you know, there's little amounts of experience you can get for building. I think it's like 3 XP per one. But, as you can see, if you do mega builds like this, if you just grind out all the materials, all the money, you can level up. I'm at level 500 and something, and I'm still getting levels from these kinds of builds. So that's something to keep in mind too. Sweet spot. Oh. Flip. Come on, buddy. These corners are kind of a nightmare sometimes. Just be patient and enjoy the journey. Or take a break and do other ones, because that might help the thing figure out what you are trying to do. And you know what? This one doesn't want to go. So this is what I've learned to do to make it kind of a little bit more plausible here. So I like to have a headcanon that the Minutemen or the settlers need to maintain things, right? So this is going to be a spot where settlers can come up and down and do maintenance on the missile launchers. So we can just take that guy away. Look at that. Alright, let's go back to missiles. Because we're putting down missile launchers pretty much everywhere the eye can see, and I'm going to have to do grinding off camera. After a couple hours of grinding, I can probably get, I don't know, but I can get a settlement's worth of grinding in a couple hours. Alright. So here's what I like to do. I did one corner of a long spot, and to prevent myself from falling off, at least falling off the end, I like to go down to this end and figure out where the lines are. They can be a little hard to see. Alright, and then we just put down... We put down two. We put down two, we use the lines to the best of our ability. Like so. Now, all these missile launchers, as mentioned before, are getting the, getting basically ambient, or, these need to be slid a bit, but they're getting invisible energy from the settlement electricity overhaul mod. That was what I put down earlier. It just powers everything. So no wires. Wires are a thing of the past. Wires are a thing of the past. This is a wonderful mod to get. And where's the... okay. So as long as there's 2 on the top of every one, you just slowly go down, and already we're at like 435 defense. So this settlement can defend itself. We're already at the end. And now we I just squash these guys there. So the entire top side is done. You could add spotlights, you could add all sorts of things. I just like to do missile launchers. Because nothing says, like, you don't belong here. Like, like 45 missile launchers just firing at you at once. And now this is where I get a little bit creative, just because we're at a corner. So I'm going to put one like this. And I'm going to turn it so one's like this. And then we keep on going down the line. Doing the bottom is easier because we just squash in 2 by the, in between these 2 posts. Let's just plop them down. Now, if you want, you could, like, add walls along the back here, too. I don't... Sometimes I do that, other times I don't, just because, again, head cannon, missiles get damaged, you need to repair them, settlers need to repair them. I'm out of circuitry. So we're going to take a break from missile launchers for now, and just kind of get a feel for where else bad guys could attack from. Right, so we've got this whole area here that, we could do something with. I may decide to put missile turrets along the road here, on top of the things, or junk walls. Junk walls are an option. Here, I do think we need a little bit of human control, though, right? There is a road here, so maybe having aspects of human control will add some livelihood to the environment. So let's just, I don't know, squash that there. And we can put one kind of at an angle so it can see. Yeah, maybe like this. Maybe like this. So we have 2 people standing here and they got a nice view of the Pridwin and off in the distance there. I don't think they come from back here. But we can still add elements of human control by, maybe... How do I want to do this? Yeah, maybe like this. And maybe... one there. And I think... Oh, there are turret stands I can use. That's interesting. Okay, there is one thing I'm looking for. I need to remember what it's under, but I want to say wood, walls, flat, gap fillers. I have junk walls. I've made them in my past videos. I haven't used them in a while. And yeah, I don't remember what it's under, but maybe we can benefit from some junk walls. Maybe. Possibly. Wood, wall planks, bridges, railings. It might be under something else, but for the time being, we got elements of human control there and over there. I'm gonna go down here real quick, and we are going to add human control as well. We'll add human control right here. This is going to be a bit more challenging because, I mean, we have a house here. So, let's do it this way. Decoration, defense, guard posts. Let's, alright, I think it's got to be... yeah, something like this. And then maybe a junk wall or two. And then this one. Can, go, well, ooh. Okay, yeah, I mean, it works. We're outside the build shop area anyway. I'm gonna have to pick up that food. This is gonna get walled off, I think. Or, you know what? I'm wondering if missile launchers could actually be better here. Like if maybe I put down some missile launchers here. That could work. See, the thing about that though is there's this whole area, so gotta be mindful of that. So yeah, this is what I've got for defense so far. I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do some grinding. And yeah, we're gonna get that missile launcher system set up real quick before I forget, because I keep talking about this and I haven't gotten to it yet. These guys. These guys are gonna go here. Like so. And I'll just push this back a bit. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to finish up defense off camera. Then we are going to get into the decorating. We're going to start decorating. I think we're going to start by decorating this Minuteman house over here. That's going to be our first thing to do. We're going to decorate it. We're going to make it pretty. And yeah, I will... I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, let's get this started. We'll do a quick save and hop into the thing. I got some fun ideas for this. This was the Minutemen boarding house, or one of them, and I kind of want to restore to its former glories. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do some decorations to start off with. Let's do some flags. We got Nuka-Cola flags from the mod, but that's not what I want. This is what I want. We want a Minuteman flag right there. And we're gonna do some more, we're gonna do some more flags, I think, here. Let's do that like that. And you know what? I think we can just go down like this and then tear that off the, wall. Look at that. Look at that. Let's just do this like this. Cool. So we'll do that, and then we will take down that flag. We'll put something else there. And over here, we've got a Minuteman flag there. I think I can be justified in squashing one there. And squashing one there. Minuteman Pride, there we go. They are back. Now, we're going to start off with lighting. We're all going to do this in one section, but we're going to be using the fancy wall lights that I'm just madly in love with. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Let's just put that there. We'll put one here. Maybe one... Yeah, we'll put some right next to the door, maybe. Just kind of like so. We'll get some on the outside as well, because we're going to be putting down benches near the end. So we can put one there. And I'll put one there. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to continue on the lighting. We're going to keep it roughly the same height and roughly in an organized pattern here. If I do it by like every 2, it should come together like that. Perfect. I will stick one, I'll stick one right here. Put one there. And I think I'm gonna hold off on lighting this section. I'm gonna hold off on lighting that section, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let's just go upstairs here and let's get some lighting down here. Let's get some lights. Put maybe that. Another one right there. Okay, and put a light there. Put a light here. And I think up top, since we've got this kind of illuminated, we can put more Minuteman flags. Let's just do that. Yep. It's done. Alright, so we've got the basics. We've got the basics set up here. I'm gonna come back downstairs here. We're gonna use the CWSS Redux mod, so furniture. And I think, what is it? Kitchen stations. We're gonna get, I wanna see. No, I don't have aluminum. I don't have aluminum. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. That is unfortunate. Let me go. I'm gonna bounce back quick and get some aluminium. Alright, BRB. Okay, we're back. I was able to acquire 10 shipments of aluminum. 10 50 count shipments of aluminum. That should, I'm hoping, be enough, because I still got to finish building out the turrets. So yeah, we got this nice blue CWSS kitchen station that I think, kind of low to the ground, isn't it? It's kind of low. Oh, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And then we will, we'll find a sink to throw in here. Oh, yep, that'll snap like that. And then this will I think we can just put like an appliance, a nice blue, a nice crisp blue refrigerator that is not snapping. It should snap unless it's... Let's go into the Redux mod because I think there is a snappable thing somewhere. Snappable appliance. Possibly, maybe... Maybe not. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Containers. Let's see if I can get... No. No. Alright, so we'll just snag an appliance here, and F2 will turn that off for this to go like that, maybe. And just kind of angle it a little bit, yeah. Whatever. Looks good. Okay. So we've got this here, so that means that since this is down, I can finish up lighting up this area. Let's go to the lights, let's go to wall lights, and I'll put one there, and one right there. All right, let's go upstairs and let's start figuring out how to do beds. I think we're gonna put down just some generic beds. Nothing too fantastic, but we do want to have a decent... Oh, hang on. Let's put the snapping back on. Let's put the snapping back on so that way this makes some level of sense here. And then we'll just evenly space them out. Like so. Bada bing, bada boom. Just like that. Alright, so we got some beds here. And you know what? I think since this is going to be a sleeping quarter area, I think we can get away with more beds. And I'm going to actually... Yeah, I'll put this one here. And I'll slide this guy over here. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because... we're gonna be putting down some lockers, I think. We're gonna be putting down some lockers. So furniture, containers... I want to say it's storage. Okay. So yeah, let's put down some Minuteman style... Let's put down some Minuteman style, just storage bins. Alright. So we got these down, and then let's make some lockers. I think... Yeah, so if I put like a locker here, this one's kind of big, so maybe I'll put a small one like so. And then we'll throw down, I think, a big one right there, and then the wall light will just go above it. Yeah, the wall light will just go there. Okay. So this is good to go. This is good to go. Let's do some floor decorations. We're gonna do some floor decorations. I don't think I'm going to use a Nuka-Cola for this one. I think what I'm going to end up doing is we're just going to come all the way over to the right, and yeah, we'll just use some nice nice rugs. Maybe at just some key points here, like, yeah, maybe like this. And I will put down, I'll put down one of these guys here. And put down one of those guys. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's go down here, because down here is gonna be a little bit interesting as to how this is going to work. So let's start with the kitchen. Every kitchen needs a cooking stove, especially when you have a lot of hungry soldiers that are defending the Commonwealth. So I'm gonna put down a coffee station from the Sokunjo Creation Club kit. And then we're gonna put down a cooking stove right next to it. Like so. Why is that not... Yeah, we'll just bring that back like that. And we'll drag this out a bit like this. Alright. So that looks good. And then now is where things get a little bit interesting. I think we're gonna do... Let's do a long table. Let's do a long home table, like one of these guys here. Let's put the table, I don't know, roughly here ish. And yeah, we'll put the table like that. Let's do some chairs. Just do some normal chairs for the Minutemen. Federalist chairs, right? So 1, 2, 3. And we'll be moving these in and making them look nicer. But for now, 3. Alright, so we got some chairs here. Slide them up just a tad. There we go. Look at this. All right, so we've got that there. We got a dinner table. Looks nice. Looks great. I think we're gonna do some generic couches here. We're gonna do some generic couches in some weird, wacky ways. So we can. Here we go. We got a little conversation pit going on over here. And I kind of want to see if I can get away with this. I really do. I need to remember what it's under. It might be under tables. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got a pool table. We got a billiard table here that we're gonna, you know, put some billiard balls and stuff there, which may be under Shadowflight's decor pack. I'm not sure. I'll look for some mods, but yeah, we got a pool table going on over here. And let's get some floor decorations. Let's get some floor decorations. We'll get this, like that. We'll put this like that, and then we'll just get, I don't know. Maybe, I don't want to do this here. Maybe right here and right there. And maybe right there. Looks good. And I'm actually gonna pull this back like this. Let's go to Shadowflight's decor pack, because this is where we're gonna do some food and dinnerware magic. So I think this is where we can do some bar shelves. Let's do some bar shelves. Oh, there's a Nuka-Cola shelf. Yeah, that's fine. We can put these at different angles. There we go. And then over here, I saw something that might actually be useful. So how close? Oh, there we go. Look at that. And then we'll get a full one of these guys to go here, and maybe one right there. Get that. Alright, then what I'll do, I will go the extra mile. We'll put down some soup and cola drinks for these people. This is not faced the correct way. Neither is that. My goodness, what the heck happened there? You know what? Can I put this up here, actually? Oh, I can. So we'll do a vegetable cutting board. Yeah, vegetable cutting board, like so. We'll put some dishes there, maybe. Yeah, maybe a steak cutting board, like, I don't know, maybe over here. We got some noodles and tea. So let's just angle this, how do we angle it? Like that. And right here. And then dinner plate, we will add, where is it? Here it is. Alright, then we'll add that somehow. We'll add this like that, and then we'll put one, where is it? There we are. Oh god, there we are. Like that. Okay. And finally what we can do is maybe put more flags up there. You can never have too many Minutemen flags, right? Let's put down some generic benches. Let's put down some generic benches, and how we do that is we can just put 1, 2, 3. We'll put like 3 more up the stairs here. One, 2, and 3. And then I'm gonna see if I can do this super quick. But once again, flags, Minuteman flag, and I'm gonna try, oh god, oh god. Yeah, we're gonna just try it. Like so. Maybe, oh. No, that's fine, I guess. And got a couple more flags to squash down. Just for the heck of it. Alright. Oh, and one important thing I forgot, which is, this is why I'm glad we're still here, is these guys. It'll be nice to have lighting outside as well, just for aesthetic purposes. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, I think this is done. So let's finish up. Hopefully, I can actually put doors here. Let's go here to doors, wood, and okay. So that'll go like that, and then I just need to make sure the doors go in the appropriate direction. Yep, that opens like that, and then this should open in like that. Look at this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'm gonna go off camera and I am gonna build out the rest of Quincy, which, not gonna lie, is gonna be kind of a challenge to do, especially with these restored buildings. Like, this guy's gonna take a hot minute. There's gonna be some other stuff going on. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am done. My character is now the General of the Minutemen, and she has retaken Quincy. Let's zoom in and see what we got going on here. I completed all the missile turrets. Look at all of them. Yeah, this section, I don't know if bad guys are going to spawn over here. They might come from Poseidon Energy. The Peabody house certainly isn't going to cause any harm. But yeah, we've got Minutemen guards, and I gave them all laser muskets. We're gonna just go through this way. I've got my artillery here, artillery gunner here, and the first house that we're gonna explore is it's okay. I decided to go for a simple build here. Simple build just because Quincy has been through a lot. People don't have much, but it's a home for trade and for Slocum's Joe, which we'll go see in a bit. Here's another house, a bit bigger house, and we've got a similar we got the conversation pit style, my personal favorite, going on over here. We got a back door we can exit right here. This is the house where I accidentally blew up the building and, yeah, squashed it there in the beginning of the video, so that's okay. I did not have enough guards, at least at the time, to put here, but they do rotate around, so we'll have 2 guards watching that potential entrance. They like to walk around. We're gonna get to the church here. I think you guys will love it. Meantime, here is this massive house. Same style build that I normally do. I just like to cram beds, basic foot lockers with all sorts of storages and couches from the Nuka-Cola creation kit for them to enjoy. Let's go to the pharmacy over here, because there's actually apartments on the 2nd level. As you can see, I restored this entire building. If you're not a channel member, by the way, click the join button down below so you can see the video of how I restored the entire city. It was insane. So the pharmacy here, I got a tier 3 clinic. I got a barber chair over there. I got a surgery chair here. Don't mind the blood splatter by the barber. That's that doesn't matter. All right. So coming up here, we've got more beds and foot lockers. Again, simple build. And we have more beds here with, I decided to leave the windows open. Fresh air never killed anybody, except in a rad storm. But hey, you know, that's Fallout, baby. That is Fallout 4. Over here, this is part of the main building. I just threw down some more beds here. And I got some more beds in that little section over there. I decided to not make it a shop, but rather capitalize on beds so we can have a lot of people here to really give that vibe of a lived-in city. We got a weapons merchant here, and I dressed her up like Cricket. This is a tier 3 weapons merchant from Shadowflight's Decor Pack mod, listed in the description down below. And yeah, just basic decorations, nothing too crazy. Restoring this was a nightmare, let me tell you. It was a nightmare. Coming over here, this door is barred in the game, so I disabled it and I turned it into just more rooms, and I left this little kitchenette here thing. That's kind of cool. I fixed the hole on the ground by covering it up because, hey, if you can't see it, it's not there. More beds are here, and going up to the top level, I ended up blocking this off so I could get up here, but settlers can't walk through and get up on the roof. That would be rather annoying. And I replaced this door. Mama Murphy's stash is still tucked away here. I do need to bring Preston Garvey here. Here for him to take command and for him to see what a wonderful place this is. We got the Slocum's Joe right here, and I turned this entire area into one kind of big lounge. We've got the donut mixer station here. Or it's a donut fryer, excuse me. We got the coffee shop here. We got the cute Slocum Joe girl here that you can buy donuts from. And I can't move. There we go. Alright. Oh, this part's invisible. That's... Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just silly. Okay. But yeah, Slocum's Joe is here. We're gonna go to the church because a lot of people wanted to see that. But first, we got Minutemen guarding the farm. We've got the settler just kind of contemplating life right there. But yeah, so we got the whole farm built. We got 2 Minutemen guarding this massive farm operation. And it's good. It's great. It's fantastic. Now, you guys wanted me to build something for Sturges. I'm gonna do a quick save because my frame rate is dropping with how many settlers we have here. This is Sturgis's new home. Yeah, I got armor bench, workbench. I got 6 of my power armors. The Enclave power armor, Nuka-Cola quantum power armor, the Atom Cat's power armor. This is the Vim power armor I did a reel on. Go check that out. I got the Nuka-Cola power armor from the bottling factory. And then the Slocum's Joe X01 donut armor, because why the hell not? I made Codsworth into a pink monstrosity with 3 gigantic sentry bot reels and 2 flaming shish kebabs for arms. He is bright pink. I can be bright pink, and together we will cause chaos. Yeah, I got Minutemen flags all over the place, robot thing here, and of course tools to work on the power armors. But we're not done. Coming up the stairs, I decided to add a little bit of a few more things here. So we got a paint mixing station, and we've got a decal workbench and an armor smith workbench. Figured I'd add some stuff up here just because these areas tend to be a little bit bland and when they're empty. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Think Sturges will like it? Maybe I should use console commands to bring them here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Alright, moving on down. We've got another Minuteman guard here, and we've got more houses with the similar build styles. Beds, couches, you name it. There's plenty of food at the Slocum Joe to eat, so they don't need their own stuff. They have donuts. Now over here, I did not actually do anything with the parking lot. and I still might do something with the parking lot on my own time. I'm not entirely sure what to put down here because other than the trees and that, there's really not a whole lot going on. So maybe I can build something a little special here. You know what? I'll do the channel members weigh in. What should I build here? I'll make a members only video just for you. We got more channel members. They're flowing in. So yeah, they're flowing in. We got a couple more new ones. Let me know what you want me to build here and I'll see what I can do. We got more Minutemen guards chilling over here. We've got these apartments here that I also restored this building. So we decided to just put down some walls, put down some beds. Oh, did I not finish this room? Whoopsie daisies, I did not finish this room. We'll put down more beds. We'll just put down some more beds here, or maybe a conversation pit. I totally forgot to fix this room. I'm sorry. But hey, what can you do? And behind this door is more beds and lockers. Going up the stairs, this spot I decided to kind of chop into pieces here. This was the area that I had difficulty walking around in because the roof debris, even when disabled, still blocks your walking. So I just blocked that off. And yeah, replaced the roof, made beds. These apartments are fixed, and then hopefully nobody's in the shower here. I don't want to get demonetized. Oh, somebody's in the shower, but yeah, we got CSS or CWSS Redux mods, showers for people to use. Yeah, we'll give her some privacy. I don't want to get demonetized because clothing will be removed. This little bakery, I put somebody here. Oh, she's facing the wrong way. She needs to be facing this way, but whatever. Whatever. So yeah, she's a tier 3 general merchant, and we can just steal stuff from her cash register. Then we've got the Minuteman boarding house, where we got 2 Minutemen guarding it. Everyone's welcome here, obviously, but Minutemen are have meetings here and have their quarters here. You guys have watched me build this out in the first section of the video. I'm really pleased with this. I'm really super pleased with this. Let's see what else. Oh, over here. Over here, the liquor store. For some reason, the restaurant for Shadowflight's decor pack would not work here. So it's just kind of bland, it's kind of empty, but you can talk to her, get beer, and sit on a couch. Not a lot I could do with this room, but, you know, I did my best, and I have no regrets. My main thing I'm proud of is just actually restoring the buildings to full functionality, while trying to keep some of the boarded up nature to basically not only show what pre-war era life was like, but I also wanted to just leave the vibe that Quincy has a history. And it's not a pretty history, but thanks to this build, I believe it is it's on the rise again. It's on the rise again. We got more settlers flowing in. I'll put a couple of them there as guards, as Minutemen guards. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think about my Quincy build. What would you have done differently? Let me know in the comment section down below. And now I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. You guys are oh god, someone fell through the ceiling. Way to interrupt my thing. Okay, big shout out to my channel members. Channel members play a huge role in building this community. They get early access to all my videos, access to members only videos and live streams I'm going to be kicking up again soon, as well as cool channel badges, emotes, and more. With that being said, I will catch you next time.